And then when I left that job, doon ko na nag-start nag-start ako sa Zach Alvis Studios before yung Ascend. So with that, I'm working with some clients, like gym clients, cafe. I still do a bit of weddings and other work on the side. Pero pinursu ko talaga to work with yung mga businesses kasi alam ko they can give me constant work than dun sa events, which work really well. So yung atake ko sa kanila is I'm a social media manager and content creator. And this is what I can offer for you guys. I can, take pictures and videos, edit them, and I can schedule them, help you with the captions and hashtags. So for them, they found that really, really helpful. Ayun.
Yeah.
And then
yung ano pala, Zach, no? Kasi you mentioned you've also volunteered with Hillsong Church, right? The biggest church in Australia. So paano yun? Like, did you like attend their church and what happened? Paano ka napasok sa volunteer work with them?
Yeah, one of the reason na excited ako pumunta sa Sydney kasi nga alam ko yung Hillsong Church, yung main church is nandito.
Right.
Yun yung Mecca, yung very first Hillsong. Although I know you guys na they're international na. Everywhere you go, pang halos may Hillsong. So, yeah, first Sunday ko dito, pumunta agad kami sa Hillsong and I was really overwhelmed dun sa production and yung yung setup, yung crowd kasi malaki siya. Para siyang Hillsong United Conference sa Pinas pero every Sunday may ganun. So just imagine the feeling.
Every Sunday ganun yung conference.
And say sila Joel Houston, Taya Smith, they sing at church every Sunday as a normal na nagsiserve. And then sabi ko I want to serve kasi I grew up as well in church na nagsiserve sa youth ministry and music ministry. Okay. And sabi ko, if I would have the chance to serve in Hillsong, that would be really great. And then, I just talked to some people na you can serve their different departments. So there's photography team, there's a video team, social media. Okay. So right now I'm serving with the video, the TV team, and also helping with the social media. Okay. So yung mga nakikita nyo sa Instagram stories, some of those videos.
Ikaw yung nag-shoot, ikaw yung gumawa.
Yes. A part of the team. Pero madami kasi.
Right.
Hundreds din yung volunteers. So we call ourselves volunteers. So nag-volunteer ako and then they gave me training. And then, I'll show you guys the pictures na pala. Alright, dito sa aking drive. Can you see it, sir?
Yeah.
Map. Okay. And I'll go to BTS style. Alright. And then, just start the screen.
So yun
okay.
Volunteer, like yung team, no?
Yes. So ito yung can you guys see it? Yun yung sa yung control room sa Hillsong. So that's where you can, ito yung director. So kita mo yung lahat ng cameras. We usually have about 8 cameras per service.
Right.
And then that was the first picture I took there. And then ayun ako pagka nagvi-video. Alright. So yun yung camera na gamit namin. It's a TV camera.
Kasi it's broadcasted worldwide, no?
Yep. Yep. So ito yung Hillsong Conference last year. Ngayon walang Hillsong Conference this year because of the COVID. So yan yung team sa likod, yung Hillsong worship team na practice before pumasok yung mga tao.
Okay.
So yun, for me, that's a tick on my bucket list. Kasi sabi ko, dream ko talaga yan eh, na makapag-serve into a mega church. So the good thing with serving in a mega church, pag pumasok ka dyan, it doesn't matter who you are. Pag nag-serve ka, you're all serving God. So if kung you're a director from somewhere or an intern from somewhere, once you guys serve together, you act as one. Lahat kayo nasa same level.
Pero dyan mo rin, nakuha, Zach, most of some of your clients or some of your contacts? Ganun ba yan?
Yes. Some of my biggest clients came from church.
Okay.
Just 2 weeks ago, someone emailed me. Sabi niya, I got your contact from someone from church. I'm also from Hillsong. And then usap kami, and then I found out na malaking company sila. It's a coffee roasting company. So, ayun, yung network, lumaki lang ng lumaki. Na I was getting calls from someone na random talaga. And then, surprised lang ako kasi friend from church or someone I met like 3 years ago referred me na hindi ko na matandaan yung pangalan nung nakilala ko na yun eh.
So, sobrang dami, no?
Actually, the best pag na-refer ka ng isa, din maganda yung inyong service. Marirefer ka sa ibang tao eh. I'm just curious, no, Zach, naging cameraman ka ng Hillsong. Yung skills mo sa pag-operate ng camera, saan mo siya natutunan?
Started sa college. That's MMA. Yes, doon na nag-start yung basic. And then, kasi after college, nag-focus ako more on photography. So medyo nakalimutan ko yung basics ng video. And then, when I got here, unti-unti ko siyang inaral ulit through YouTube online and itong experience
training
sa
din,
church.
Diba? Yeah, may training sa church, right?
Yes.
Sabi ko may training.
Yeah. Training din.
Yeah.
So, ayun. So, yun yung yung Hillsong story. I'm still serving. So, not much right now because of COVID. Dahil hindi kami allowed to gather dun sa physical church. So, everything's done online. So, ayun. So, fast forward to Ascend. So, Ascend started January 2019. Okay, so last year lang. So, yung story ng Ascend, nag-start siya dahil yung Zach Alvis Studios, as I mentioned earlier, dumami na yung clients, and when I'm sending someone to the client, they're saying, Zach, I know, this guy, you trust your teammate, but we went to Zach Alvis Studios because we want to work with you, not with your teammates. For me, I think that was fair enough, kasi ako yung gusto nilang makatrabaho. So the next time yung Ascend, sabi ko, I'll start another company where it's going to be a collective of people na I trust and work together. So if I send someone to a client, they will not question me because company na, group na kami, and everyone is on the website. So if they have any questions about that staff or that, say, photographer, videographer, they can't question me na sino to kasi they're part of the team. So that was the original idea of Ascend.
Okay.
So, yun. So, tinarget talaga namin yung corporates and businesses. Although it's still good to help small businesses and even do events here and there, but for career and for the growth of your business or your freelancing, try to target businesses kahit starting pa lang, start up, kasi you'll never know where they will be in the next 2 to 3 years. So yun, right now we're working with big clients na hindi ko inimagine na makakatrabaho namin. But because of hard work, blessings na grace ni Lord, we're here now working with known clients. So I think so I'll show them the show reel.
Yeah,
Okay lang.
Yeah, go ahead. Sige.
Okay, so here we go. So medyo bawasan nyo lang yung volume ng earphones nyo guys kasi medyo malakas yung audio nito. Alright, here we go.
Hi. Ano, Zach? Hello? Okay.
Alright. So kita nyo guys sa huli si Bamboo, pumunta siya dito. Not long ago. Tapos kami yung nakuha to cover yung event, to highlight video. So yun, first pumunta dito yung PNE, parokya ni Edgar. So kami yung nag-shoot. And then dumating yung Kamikaze. We were shooting with Nina Sandejas. I'm sure you guys know Nina.
Yeah.
And then ito si Bamboo. So, yun, mostly yung mga bands. Kami din yung kinukuha nila.
Ilan pala kayo? Sorry. Ilan kayo sa team? Like how many videographers, how many artists in your team right now?
We have I think 10, 11. So we have actually let's go to the website.
These are full-time people or are they also parang employed like regular, did they have a regular job? How's the setup?
So all right, so obviously I'm full-time. So Kyle, you guys can see it here. He's also full-time with Ascend. I co-manage Ascend with him, also my best friend. And then my fiance, she's also full-time. Finance, obviously. And then I have my sister, she's not casual, so content writer and script writer. Here, Dan, dito na din siya, videographer and editor, casual. Blessy, she's a casual as well. She also have her own brand. Matt, he's our lead photographer before, pero he moved back to Brazil na. But he's still on the website kasi we're hoping he will come back soon, hopefully. And Jen, she just went to Canada during COVID kasi alam niyang there's not much opportunity for her here. And because she's a nurse and also a photographer, pero she wanted to serve Canada and do more nursing work during this COVID. So Eric Beltran, currently in Japan, stuck to Japan to si Eric. So he do mostly architecture and real estate. So Jake Rodriguez, he's a Mexican, our music composer. Lance, our graphic designer, and ayun. Blessy. Yeah, already talked about her. So yun yung setup, mostly casual, part-time, 3 full-time. Ayun.
Okay.
Tapos, go back here.
Do they have
map?
they have regular jobs as well then, no? Parang ganon.
Most of them have their own studio, have their own freelance work. So para kami collective,
Yeah.
para kami Avengers.
Ah.
Para mag-guess nyo guys, para kami Avengers, lahat may sarili silang movie o may sarili silang powers. Pero we sort of join together to serve bigger clients, to work on things that are bigger than ourselves. Parang ganun yung idea niya. And ayan, let's go here. How's my mom here? Oh, yan ako ng college. Presented my tsura ko dyan.
Oh, yan yung
My
napapanood ko sa'yo.
Natska 1 and yung Taipei 101. And then eto, nagturo din ako ng mga chikiting dito ng photography. Basic photography for teenagers. Yan sila. And then I work with I think you guys know this guy. It's Jamie Zhu.
Okay.
He's an influencer. Okay. Si Bamboo.
So may ano rin ba dyan? Like you have yung parang Filipino community na I mean most of your clients are obviously from Australia, right? But
yeah,
do you also have like you know, like yung Filipino community nga na mga na clients or like let's say you have event like tulad yung pinakita mo, no?
Ano yan, sir? Sorry?
Kumbaga, meron ding community, Filipino community nga na that you service aside from the Australians nga. Parang may mga ganun ba na event na parang, ano ba yun, yung mga parang Filipino fiesta? do you do that or like do you
wala masyado eh.
Wala,
kasi
no? Pero yung Bamboo,
karamihan,
yung Bamboo Kamikaze, what's anong ano yun? Like anong event yun?
Yun yung concert sila dito. So yung producer nila, Miss Annabelle, she used to work at ABS, I think. I'm not sure if she's still working. So she was doing some producing.
I see.
So siya yung nagdadala ng mga banda dito. So, ayun.
Pero nga, so for Ascend, it's mostly like like corporate clients and you know, yung kumbaga parang projects talaga.
Pero we do, like I said, kasi gusto ko flexible yung yung structure ng business na we can do whatever we want. Yeah. Kung di namin feel yung project, kung feel namin di kami mag-enjoy, we say no, even if, and alam mo yun, may okay yung budget. Kasi for me as a creative, tsaka number one sa akin yung team eh. Pagka hindi kami mag-enjoy ng team, alam ko hindi magiging maganda yung trabaho.
Hindi mag-work out, no?
And also if we don't believe with the business model or yung I guess yung goals and vision ng company, we won't work with them.
I see.
So for me, we also look kung sino yung clients namin, and then what they do. If we believe with the problems they're solving, with the issues, then yeah, we would like to work with them. Dami din kasi mga business na alam mo yun, medyo creepy yung ginagawa nila. For example, you know, like industry na medyo inappropriate siya that will approach us, and we would say no kasi hindi siya pasok dun sa yung sa vision namin eh. So it's not a loss for us financially, pero what we're trying to build is a good reputation and integrity with other clients.
Yeah.
Yun
importante.
Yeah, especially when may nakita ako na meron kayong sinushoot na product. I think it's parang vitamins yata yun. So you're telling us that you have to believe on the product, no?
Yes, 100%. May behind the scenes on it. Here, one of the behind the scenes there. So this is like a recipe cooking business app. It's called JS Health. So they also have the vitamins yung nakita nyo din sa website or sa social media namin. Yun. So most of these clients, I worked with them in the past, or I really believe with what they're doing. Kasi pag pag yung studio and the client, if you understand and communicate very well, mas magiging maganda yung yung output ng trabaho. So you're not only doing it for the money, but because you understand and believe what they're doing and what problem they're trying to solve with a gap in their industry. Mas matutulungan mo sila to form a better story, to how to communicate to their clients.
Okay.
So ayun.
Yeah.
Should we go to Q&A, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice. So Asher, can I have a 2-minute break?
Yeah, go ahead lang.
I
Sige.
just have to reply to this client. 2 minutes. So guys, have a quick water break.
Sige.
Okay lang, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'll
If you
be
have
back.
any
Wait lang.
questions, by the way, for those who's still joining us here, maybe you can just type it in like sa chat.
Yeah, tapos.
Zach
Or-
can answer that.
Or can they do ask questions
Oh, yeah.
live then? For Mel?
You can also, yeah, oo. Pwede
Mhm.
naman kayong magsalita na. if you're interested, anyone here who's still part of our talk right now, you can just ask away if you want to. Also, don't forget pala, no, we have more of these talks in the coming weeks, no? Miss Abby, right? You're also doing
Yeah.
a talk from also in Australia, right?
Melbourne naman based
Melbourne.
sa Melbourne.
Yeah,
Na marami tayong mga
kababayan.
mga kababayan sa Australia. Diyan talaga nag-prosper into multimedia arts.
Yeah, oo nga eh. Nakakatuwa nga kasi, you know, like, I have like other students din kasi like who's also there. Pero yung background nila was medyo napunta sa electronics.
Okay.
So para sabi ko parang okay, parang mukhang wala yata. Pero when I heard about Zach na medyo yun nga, booming yung multimedia industry din. So sabi ko, oh, posible din pala. I mean, it's not, you know, hindi lang, kasi yung sinasabi niya parang, pagdating mo diyan, parang you can't automatically be an art director or a designer or whatever, right?
So, yung success story niya is really amazing.
Yes.
Really amazing. Yung kanyang really, what we call the humble beginnings talaga ng kanyang success.
Yes, oo, no?
Mm.
That's not my team.
Ayan. Okay, nice. And yung fiancé mo, no? Yan, si
It's right here. Smell.
Yeah, kailan ang kasal niyo? Yun yung
Well,
Very.
namin, dapat May 29 next year.
Next year.
But who knows? Who
Okay.
knows? Kasi I want to bring my family here. Family from Philippines. Pero yung travel ban sana will be lifted para they can come here.
Wala pa talagang nakakapasok na dyan. Flights.
Meron, but you have to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Oh.
And I think at this stage you have to pay for your own quarantine na.
Medyo mahal din.
And they will take you to a 5-star hotel eh.
Oh.
So imagine yung 2 weeks more 5-star hotel. That will be super expensive.
Okay.
All right, Q&A. Meron ba mga nagtanong, sir?
Ayan, may tanong si Miss Erin.
Audience?
Miss Erin, also from Maap.
Miss Erin is here.
Yeah, Miss Erin is asking, sabi niya, thank you, Zach, for sharing such an inspiring story. How was like transitioning daw from a student visa to a working visa and having your own business in a foreign country? Right.
So, ayun, kita ko pala dito kay Erin. Thanks for your question, Erin. So, the way I transitioned from student visa, so I didn't go to work visa because I met my partner. Tapos went to a partner visa. Although I was ready, as I mentioned earlier, din sa marketing company na in-applyan ko, they were already working on my working visa. Na-sponsor nila ako, but then during that process, doon ko nga talaga na-realize na I don't want to work with them long term kasi nga kung paano kami tinatrato. So my girlfriend back then, Mel, we decided to try yung partner visa. So that was my journey, and then now I'm a permanent resident. Pero if that's not the pathway that will be available for you from student visa, pwede ka mag-work visa, but you need to find an employer. Ganun lang siya kasimple. So while you're studying, find a good company that you want to work for a long time, and then you need to prove yourself na you're worth sponsoring kasi they're gonna pay a lot of money to get you the visa, and also they need to pay you, I think right now, 75,000 Australian dollars per year. So that's about times 34. It's about 2.5 million pesos a year. That's how much they need to pay you in salary. Din yung requirement ng government para ma-sponsoran kanila. And they really need to prove na you are worth sponsoring, na bakit kailangan kang bigyan ng work visa if there are other Australians. Of course, they want to prioritize the Australians still, yung locals. Pero, you have to show them that you're worth sponsoring, yung work mo, yung ethics mo, and hardworking. Kasi once you establish yourself na gusto mo, yung message is hindi ka dapat nila bitawan kasi nga you're a good employee. You're a good asset to the company. So,
Zach,
they need to see the value.
Yung business, like, did you register that, or paano yung pag nung Ascend? Like, you have sa government ba, do you have to, parang dito, di ba, you have to file business permit, etc. ganon. Paano dyan sa Australia?
I think it's totoo lang, ang dali yan dito kasi I didn't have to leave the office or leave the house to do all the registration. Everything is done online. So you just need to register for your ABN, which is your Australian business number, yung registration number mo for your business.
Okay.
And then sign secure mo lang yung business name and yung domain name. Yun na yun. Because once you have your ABN, all your transactions, your invoices, ma-register yun dun sa ABN mo as long as you're working legally, you're not on a cash, like under the table basis, which I highly I'm not suggesting you guys do that because first, it's illegal and it's not good look for your company.
Bad record yun, no?
Yes, bad record. Tsaka pag nahuli ka, uwi ka na. Diba? Mamulta ka na tapos cancelin pa nila yung visa mo. So it's not worth the risk.
Okay, we have a question from our Facebook page. Any plans of expanding in the Philippines? Sabi ni Sir Omar Palami.
Yes, I've spoken to some of my friends there, especially yung friends in CSP, yung mga nakatrabaho before, classmates ko before, like how we can integrate yung Sydney studio to Philippines. So that's on the pipeline. So we're looking at that. Pero at the moment kasi ang dami dyan sa Pilipinas na na studio talaga Diba, alas lahat freelance and mahirap na makipag-compete. So what Ascend is doing now is getting contractors, freelancers from Philippines. If meron ako mga work and I don't know anyone, I would go to in the creative pages like the ICAP, the independent creatives, and I would post a job there
Yeah.
and try to help fellow Filipinos. Napapasahan ko sila ng work, which is good kasi I know yung pricing sa dito sa Sydney and then yung pricing sa Pilipinas mas mababa. But I try to meet them in the middle, so mas mataas yung nakukuha nung creative sa Pilipinas.
Right. Yung ano pala, Zach, so, paano yung setup ngayon? Like, dahil nga with the pandemic, right? Yun nga, sabi mo kanina, no, before ka nag-start, you still go to the, to the location shoot, parang ganon. Tapos, wala kayong, well, may social distancing pero walang mga PPEs or any face mask, no? How do you deal with that? Like, how do you, lalo na ngayon sa Australia, like, is it, I'm not sure if it's safe ba or what, or how do you manage that? Like, like with the ongoing pandemic right now.
Yep. First, we still practice the social distancing, less contact as possible with the client, and we also do everything quicker this time to lessen the time we spend together in the same room or same studio. Pero sa Sydney kasi, we really flattened the curve. And sa news dito, halos wala nang sasabi na there are new cases dito sa Sydney. Okay. Pero sa Victoria, sa Melbourne, dun yung tumataas. So, mas relax talaga yung mga tao dito. So yeah, that's how we deal with it.
I see. So parang may bago ka magpunta, syempre nakapag-usap na kayo online, right? And medyo na set up niyo na kung paano yung arrangement and the deal and the contract, parang you also do contracts, right?
Yes.
You may contract kayo, no? Okay.
This is very important to all the creatives kasi ang daming kung nakikita na they will do all the work pero hindi pa na-finalize kung nag-approve ba talaga si client dun sa deal. And then, ngayon nahahabulin nyo. Diba? So, what I would suggest is, before you start doing anything, have a set contract to be signed by you and the client. Nandun lahat yung scope of work, kung magkano yung babayaran. And always ask for deposit. So, I learned this from my grandfather and other family members who are really into business. They said, if you would go to watch a movie, bayad ka muna, di ba, bago manood. Di ba? If you're gonna order for food, bayad ka muna bago mo makuha yung in-order mo.
Yeah.
So we can't really do that in a service industry like yung photography and video because sabihin ng client, wala ka pang nagagawa. Sumisingil ka na. But you can charge them. For us with Ascend, we normally charge them 50% to secure the project. If hindi nila kaya, at least 25 to 30%.
Okay.
And it will also bring like more credibility to your business. Kasi for them, I already paid the deposit. Ibig sabihin, naka-lock in na, di ba?
I see.
And with the contract, that's the protection of you as a creative and yung client na ano mang mangyari, merong legal document na pwedeng i-present if things go south or things go wrong or whatever happened. May protection kayo.
Yun yung importante, no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I think that's it. If you have any other questions, anyone? I think we're almost done now. It's already 11:25.
Yeah, I think we can wrap up.
Yeah.
For the questions, you guys can DM me on my Instagram or Facebook. If you guys can see my Facebook, just Zach Alvis, and I'll be happy to answer any questions of you guys.
And also Ascend Studio, right? Your page.
Ascend Studios Facebook.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Nice.
So. Yeah, and for me, sir, key things to take away from this conference call is, before you work, overseas, prepare nyo talaga yung sarili nyo na what you're what you're dreaming, what you're imagining right now na magiging buhay nyo
Yeah.
when you work overseas. Ayun kaagad. Like me, I started as a kitchen hand dishwasher, and then I slowly worked my way up to be where I am right now. And another thing that's really good being as a business owner, entrepreneur, or studio owner, freelancer, whatever you call it, if you're not working 9 to 5, wala kang 100% security na may salary ka. Meaning you're gonna be a predator. You're always on the hunt for new work, new clients, and the opportunity is much bigger because you have the time. You're not locked in a box. If you're an employee na you're working 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Pagka business owner ka, lagi ka naghahanap ng more opportunities. What else can you offer? What else can you do to pay the bills, to grow the business, and to scale up? And mag-iiba yung mindset mo eh. Kasi from mindset of being an employee na every 2 weeks, every month, you have salary. Pagka business owner ka, if you don't do the work, you don't put in the time and work, wala.
Tama.
But the more you do, people working 9 to 5, but since you're a business owner, you're working, say, from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you're working 11 hours. Imagine how much you can do in those hours. That will put you ahead of the competition.
Ahead of the game.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for that
All right.
wonderful insight, Zach Alves.
So this
Abby.
all. Would like to thank you, Zach, for gracing the Multimedia Arts Association of the Philippines, episode 5. Okay, this is our episode.
App Talks.
Yeah, Map Talks,
Thank
episode
you.
5. Okay, we have learned
Nice.
so much, a lot, from the founder of Ascend Studios, Zach Alves, from his humble beginnings and his success stories. Okay, this has been Map Talks. Hope to see you again soon on our future talks. Okay, follow us for more updates on our Instagram, at MMAP Official, and Facebook page, MMAP Official.
And also YouTube, right? We also
Our
have
YouTube channel, MMAP.
Yeah, this will be also broadcasted or will be recorded, uploaded in our YouTube channel as well. So please share it, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates as well. Alrighty. Thank you so
Awesome.
much for all the participants, for those who stayed with us until 11:30.
Yeah.
Again, thank you, Zach, for joining us. Salamat.
Thanks
And
for
we
having
hope
me,
to
guys.
We wish you more success in Australia, and hopefully you can also come back here and maybe do another talk in the future.
Hopefully soon. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Thank you for having
everyone.
me.
Thank you, Miss
All
Abby.
right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Vermel. Thank you, Zach.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.